Cause you could bring all of your ninjas in the technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer if they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress of gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since first pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, he is the most dangerous man in wrestling. If you see him in a dark alley, run for your life. He will beat you up and throw you in the trunk of the car, drive you to your job, and beat you up in front of all your coworkers. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he bites people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop your daddy ass. The one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening?
What's going on, man? Man, this is an exciting week, bro.
It's an exciting week, man.
Like, wrestlers get excited during the week in April or like the end of March, beginning of April. You know, they get ready for WWE's WrestleMania. But this is our independent wrestling. This is our North Carolina WrestleMania right here, man. And we got a bunch of guests that's gonna come on today, and we're gonna hype up the show, man. So how you feeling, D? You ready to get started, man?
Man, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to get the party started. I've been ready. You know what I'm saying? This is the only thing I think about every day and every night. So I've been ready. Been ready for some action, man. But I'm excited for Mania season, man. I'm excited to be able to raise awareness for autism awareness, man, and for some of the programs that's in our communities. I'm excited to give back to the wrestling community and give back to the people who have supported us, man. So this is more than just a wrestling show. This is something that's on the precipice of being a platform for real change in our communities, and the wrestlers that are on our show are at the forefront of that, whether they want to think about it like that or not. You know what I'm saying? But our whole thing is to spread awareness. Our whole thing is to provide a platform for the community, to support the community, and nobody comes out and supports like the wrestling community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about this. Well, man, we got some people wait. I'm up here blabbering. We got some people waiting, man. Let's bring on our first guest. This man is an absolute legend. OG, triple OG. I'm gonna bring ahead to the crew. What's happening? OG, man, listen. Roosevelt, please do due diligence and introduce our esteemed guest.
Yeah, man. I mean, you already said it, man. The OG, triple OG, the old gray gorilla, the man that puts silverback in personification, man. The legend, the man, the guy that if you step in the ring with him, you already know that it's going to be a fight. Okay, if you ever seen him fight with in the forest in a fight with a bear, help the bear. Okay,
Yep, the bear. Family. Call the Forest Rangers.
This is Big Unk right here. This is Michael Devine, man. What up, Unk?
What it do, nephew? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
There you go. Because you know my voice is strong. It's like thunder. and my feet are large. I cover the grounds I walk upon. I am the triple OG, Michael Devine, the old great gorilla, the killer. And yes, a legend in my own mind. First of all, thank you for having me. And I am excited to be here on the best damn podcast around. And let me add this to it. Not just the best damn podcast, but the best, oh, so fine podcast. How about that?
Tell them about it. Damn it! I've been trying to tell them. I'm out. Listen, you are the aura king around here. You know what I'm saying? And I have to give you props because I did not know that you have been around with us and supporting our journey for since the beginning, man. Since last year, when we did the hyperdrive tournament, and this whole thing about Mania came about because we wanted to do something for our 100th episode of our podcast, and we wanted to give back to the wrestling community and just have the wrestlers come out and showcase their talent. And triple OG Michael Devine was there at that very training, man, at the first one. So first of all, matter of fact, I can pull up the pictures. Proof. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the first class. Oh man, and all of these talent putting on absolutely amazing tournament. Triple OG was there from the start, man. So first of all, I want to not only give you your flowers, but I want to say thank you for supporting us, man, and it goes a long way because you was at the start of it, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give you some love, show you some love for that.
Well, and I appreciate that. First of all, and I can get long-winded, so I'm gonna keep it short. But anything Roosevelt knows, he can call me and say, "Hey, I need this," and if I'm able to do it, I'm gonna be there to do it. When I heard about it, I was like, I will support that. I want you gentlemen to understand something about me. I started in this business at 21 in 1988 was when I started training, and my first match was in 1989. And a lot of the times I was the only black man on a show. So now to see all these years later, shows that are predominantly looking like me means that what I went through, and I went through some stuff, paid off. So supporting any wrestler, regardless of the skin color, but when they are wrestlers of color, I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to be there. And Roosevelt don't be there for him, even though the first time, when I first met him, I was impressed by him because the boy got some guts. When three over 300-pound men are in the ring and he steps up in there and says he's going to body slam one of them, I'm like, this boy got some guts. He's dumb as hell. And the thing is, had somebody not interfered, he probably would have slammed one of the gorillas. But I just can't let that happen. I just can't let that happen. But again, I do appreciate. And look, I'm here for you guys anywhere. I enjoyed being at the first Mania that you had when I was in the Battle Royal. I had a great time. And honestly, I have more years behind me in my wrestling career than I have ahead of me. But I still like getting in there because I'm a trainer too. So I like to get in there and, just in case. And then when I heard about Christmas Chaos, I took my shot as you got a spot for an old great gorilla from an old grizzled veteran, let me get in there with somebody and do my thing and participate that way. And hey, here it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, here it is. Matter of fact, here's the match right here. Michael Devine, OG Michael Devine against the one and only RJ Weaver. RJ is a good young talent, man. He's a very respectful young man, but he can get in there and get busy, man. And I'm excited for this old school versus new school battle that you guys are having, man. And I think that you can still show that the old stuff works and that that old dog got a whole bunch of new tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely. But I want to rephrase that. I want to take that battle out of there. I want to take that battle out of there because RJ, I've met RJ. I've never wrestled him. I've met him. He's very, like you said, he's very respectful. But this ain't a battle to me because I already got a battle I got to deal with later on. A battle is a confrontation. What we're going to have a competitive match. We're going to size up the new school versus the old school. We're going young versus old because what you may not know, Brian, but what Roosevelt knows, I'm also a stroke survivor. In 2017, had a stroke, and I got over that, and I got back in the ring. So this is a competition. I respect this young man, and I've seen some of his stuff, but the triple OG got some things still up the sleeve. But this is going to be a good competitive match. I do intend and expect to win, but win, lose, or draw. What I want to show everyone, particularly in wrestling and guys my age, if you still can do it, do it. Don't stop till you get enough. That's what my intro music says. Don't stop till you get enough. And I'm looking forward to getting in the ring with RJ Weaver. And Roosevelt's told me he's a good guy in the ring. I've seen the stuff. So let's see. Now, just because it's going to be a competitive match, don't mean it's going to be an easy match. I understand how tough he is. But again, I didn't get this gray in the chin and on the face by not knowing what to do in the ring. And Roosevelt can even testify to that one. Yeah, but it will be a good match, and I want everybody to come, not just see my match, of course it'll be oh so fine, but to see all the matches and support Mania and be there. This is going to be a tremendous show. Look, the first show that y'all did blew me away. I was just blown away. Matter of fact, I didn't even think I was going to get in the Battle Royal until I asked. And Roosevelt, who would probably give me anything I want, said, if you want to get in it, get in it. And there I was.
Well, listen, man, I'm happy that you were a part of the first Small Mania. Like I said, as soon as you walked out, man, you just took everybody's breath away, and it was just like, oh man, this dude got it. He got it, didn't had it, still got it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just excited for you to be a part of this one, man. You guys are kicking off an amazing Sir Mo tribute portion of the show. So thank you so much for being a part of that. And like I say, I think it's a good tribute for Somo to have some young talent in the ring with some veterans, man, and show that talent is talent, no matter how long you've been in the game.
Yeah, and look, and here's the thing. I don't know if Roosevelt knows this. I wrestled Sir Mo. I was matter of fact, I met him and Nelson right before they went up to WWE. They were the Harlem Death Squad. They wore a mask, and I was down in Charleston, South Carolina, the King Street Palace. The first all-black wrestling show I'd ever been on, because most of them, again, I was the only black guy. So they were on there, and I'm like, look at these big monsters. And then, like, months later, they're on WWE. Advanced, I would say probably 10 years after that or so, somewhere in there. I'm wrestling in Greer, South Carolina, and Mo is there, and he's on the heels team. I'm believe it or not, I was a babyface, and we had a tremendous match. And his other partner, Deion Johnson, who I know very well, who's going to be on the show, and I know the Black Cat, Deion Johnson. So when Deion and Mo were the Harlem Knights, they still had the purple and gold that they wore, that he had with Nelson, with Mabel. So Deion said, hey, I guess he was losing weight or I guess he figured I could wear it. So he sold it to me. So I wore it for a little while. Matter of fact, that's when I became Michael Devine and I had it on. And I want to say probably about maybe 5 years ago, Deion asked for it back. He said, you still got it? I said, yeah, and then stretched it out. And he said, well, I'll get it fixed. So I gave it back to him. So yeah. So, but hearing the news about Bobby, that hit me. I was like, wow. So I'm just glad to be there for that part of it too, because he was a tremendous talent. And again, for a black wrestler to see black wrestlers get up there is just, again, I could go on for days on how it feels, not just as a black wrestler, but as just a black man to see that. It's a lot. So yeah, so just to be there to be a part of that part of the show means a lot to me. So I honor that and I appreciate that. And now I still wish I had the purple and gold. And when I see Dion, I'm probably gonna say, "You still got that?" I'm gonna have to see if I can borrow it for my match. If not, me and Dion might have an issue.
Well, you know what I'm saying? There's always an opportunity for another match, you know what I'm saying, between y'all.
I tell you, Dion and I go back. Again, back in South Carolina, I was doing a different gimmick, and a promoter came to me. This is before Facebook and all that, where promoters came to see you. And the guy asked me, he said, "Can you work as a heel?" Because I was a baby face. And I said, "Yeah, I can work as a heel." So he gave me the outline of what he wanted to do, because Dion was working as the Stone Cold Kid and had just got into the 500. I think like number 300. It was a big deal in Union where he was from. And so the guy said, "Well, I want to bring you in, but I want to bring you in as a hitman, and you're going to work Stone Cold Kid." And he just gave me that little outline. So I'm a big fan of two guys at the time, Big Bubba Rogers, Mr. Hughes. So I said, you know what? If I'm a hitman, I'm not going to be a wrestler. So I put on a suit and became Big Daddy Kane and debuted in Greenville, South Carolina at Stone Cold's home place, and basically said, "I'm bringing you home. Either on your feet or wrapped up over my shoulder, but you're coming home where you belong, back to New York City," or wherever we said was from. And we had our first match. It was a powerful match, and I have to say I got great respect for him. He and I have wrestled a lot against each other over those years, and we're even tagged up a few times. Tremendous wrestler. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. When I saw he was on the card, I was like, "Oh my God, Dion." So it'll be good to see him, because I haven't seen him in probably 5 years. So this is going to be great to see him, be there for Mo, and be there for you guys. Because again, I love what you guys are doing. I love this. You just do not, again, one day when at the show, when we got the time to sit down and chop it up, we'll go through the full stories. But I'm telling you, for me, this means a lot. And I'm not calling for this. I'm knocking on some wood. Hitting on some wood real here. If God said, "Well, you know, Michael, you had a good run, it's time to call you home," I'd be like, "You know what? After this Mania, if it's time for me to go, I did all I can do. I'm good. Let's go." But we ain't calling for that. We're not calling for that, God. We ain't calling for that.
We ain't calling for that. No, not at all. Yeah, absolutely.
Real quick, before you go, we got somebody that wants to say a little something to you. So I'm gonna bring him on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, is MLW superstar, internationally known, Diego Hill is in the building.
No.
We're gonna welcome him up, and he got a little something he want to say to you, huh?
Nephew, what's going on?
What's going on?
How you feeling, nephew? How you feel? I heard. How you feeling?
Since the beginning of my, you said what?
First of all, you say what you got to say. How are you feeling? I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Like getting it through, still grinding, all that. But you know, it can be replaced. We all know that. But you know, it's been a journey, and this let me know now. Anything can happen on like since like this was my second accident. You know, but I appreciate everyone for messaging me, checking out. I actually feel a lot better now. And Also, I'd like to say to you, to Michael Devine, thank you for everything that you the talks you gave to me, the mentor in me, just the wrongs. I really appreciate it. Because if it wasn't for you, I would not be an MOD. I would not if it wasn't for Michael Devine.
I appreciate those kind words, but let me just say this. Let me correct that. You got there on your own drive and determination. All I have, if anything, all I did was give words of wisdom, some tools to put in your toolbox, but that's all you. All you. I've worked with guys, same with Roosevelt. I've worked with guys and trained guys. All I'm doing is showing you the tools and how to use them and put in your toolbox. It's up to you to get it. And Diego, you have done it. Roosevelt's done it. You guys are tremendous talents. And so you keep doing what you're doing, brother. I got my eyes on you. I want you, Roosevelt, and anybody else I've worked with and trained to go as far as you want to go. You honor me by saying what you said, but I want you to understand it's all you guys. You guys do this. Us old veterans, us old war dogs, we're just saying, hey, here's how you do this, young man. This is the tool you need. Now go out there and build your house. You guys have built your house. You built your careers. You built who you are. And I'm honored that you give me that respect. But baby, it's all you guys. And I'm just that dude that's gonna say, that's a tremendous wrestler right there. Know him win, and look where he's going. He's doing great things. And I'm just honored. And I'm so glad that you are feeling better. And I need for you to stop having car accidents now. Stop that.
I'm trying.
Absolutely, man.
All right.
So what we're gonna do is send a huge thank you to Michael Devine, man. I can't wait to see you in action on this Sunday at Mania, man. It's gonna be a great showing, and hopefully you get them purple tights. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put on the rest of it. Yeah, absolutely. All right, real quick, Michael Devine, let me get a damn from you.
Here we go. 1, 2. Damn. How's that?
That was good. OG, triple OG, Michael Devine. Check him out at Mania this Sunday. Real quick, OG, shout out all your social media handles.
Well, you can find, the only one I got is Facebook because, look, I'm not everywhere, but you can find me on Facebook, Michael Alexander Devine. That's Devine. And it's, oh, so fine when you are Devine.
Absolutely. Man, I got to steal some of them catchphrases. Michael Devine on the ones and twos. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. And Diego, if you can do me a favor, I think we were having a couple of sound issues. If you can go out and then come back in, we're gonna go ahead and talk to Sean Cruz real quick. But we definitely got some big questions to ask you, and maybe you might see one of your opponents. I don't know. We'll see. All right.
All right.
All right, cool. Let's bring to the stage a war dog in the house. You know what I'm saying? The one and only Minister of Violence, Sean Cruz. What's happening?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, man. Yeah, we good. We can't call it. Matter of fact, we're going to do a twofer, man. We got a young buck in the game. This man is stirring up all kind of stuff. He's a human tornado in the wrestling business. Let's bring to the stage the one and only C.J. Evans.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
What's up, man? Listen, we're glad to have both of you guys on this show, man. And first of all, Sean Cruz, and I had mentioned some of the guys that were on the very first tournament that we did, and you were there at that tournament as well, kicking ass and taking names. And thank you so much for supporting us and being a part of our journey, friend.
Of course, man. Thank you guys for having me. It was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
Did you get some more
real quick,
tattoos or something?
Nah,
real
it's the
quick.
same
One
one.
second.
Yeah.
Okay.
One second. Because I know he has to go and he's going to come up just a quick second. I want to introduce the man that's going to be a part of Mall Mania in the main event of Mall Mania, the one and only Ring of Honor superstar, international superstars, man. Been in Japan, he's been all over the place, man. And there's a little something that's going to be happening in 2026 with me and this gentleman. I ain't going to say it yet, just yet, until everything's get signed on the dotted line. But we're going to see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Beer City Bruiser is in the building. What's going on,
What
bro?
up, everybody?
What's happening? Hey. Oh, man, it's a party.
It sure is.
Beer's here. It's a party now.
That's right.
BYOB.
It's always a party when I'm around.
Absolutely. First of all, before we'll get started, because I'm excited, this is like an all-star panel right here. Beer City, did you bring the beers, man? Did you bring the
I've had a few, and the reason I got to leave early is because I'm going to take my wife out for a few. So,
well, beer's on us.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Absolutely.
On Sunday.
Yes,
we broke right
yes.
now. On Sunday.
Absolutely. Well, let's get started real quick with some questioning, man. Real quick, I want to see how you guys' year kind of rounded out, because I know everybody has highs and lows in the wrestling business and throughout the year, but I just wanted to see how this year in wrestling has treated each one of you guys. Let me go to the young buck, CJ Evans, and the people showing you some love. CJ.
Hey, let's go. Well, first of all, I'm gonna apologize. My voice is a little messed up. I'm getting over some, stuff that I've been, with the way the weather changes, my voice tries to go out on me. But I wasn't gonna pass up the opportunity to come on the best damn wrestling podcast. So, when I had that opportunity, I had to jump on it.
Absolutely.
The
We
first
appreciate you being here, but don't bring that shit with you, whatever it is.
no. It's just I just have really bad allergies, man. So when all that stuff drains, it just don't want to go away. So I mean, stuff's gonna try to hold you back, but we just got to keep on pushing through. So that's how I roll.
Absolutely.
In regards to the how my year's been, man, this has by far been my best wrestling year yet. I am so blessed to have all the opportunities that I've had. I'm so thankful to have met all the great people that I've met. And I really truly can say that I feel like that people always want to say it, that the more you give to wrestling, then the more it gives back to you. And it's like you don't really see it until you start checking off bucket list like items. And when you start seeing everything that you've accomplished over the time, then you start really seeing, man, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. And like this year, I was the biggest thing I would say that I got to accomplish was I was finally able to go international. I wrestled in Canada. So I was so thankful for that. So definitely blessed for that opportunity. And then the other thing was really getting more involved in companies that I didn't think that I could. I'm not going to say that I didn't think I could compete in, but I'm going to say that like looking at places that I knew were hard to get on, like companies that I knew were hard to get on, and then being able to like go up there, put in that hard work, and see that turn back to me and be it and give me opportunities on the show and like show what I can do. I'm so thankful and blessed to be able to say that I'm a part of those places and the great people that I've met along the way. I'm just really overall I'm just thankful for wrestling as a whole because it does so much for me. And I can't say that I'm just so thankful. I know that's a mouthful, but I'm thankful. I seriously am.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
let's run a question to Beer City real quick because I know you got to go take your wife out. We're not going to hold you up. But
Okay.
what is it like for you to be a part of the independent scene now? Like you doing everything that you do, coming from Ring of Honor, coming from Japan, and interacting with guys like C.J. Evans and Sean Cruz, and being in the locker room with different people of different backgrounds and skills. Like, what is it like for you?
I love it. I've always loved professional wrestling, and Harley always told us, leave the business better than you found it. Wrestling was here long before you. It's gonna be here long after you. So while you're in it, make it better. So, when Ring of Honor first shut down, and I say shut down, but we all know what happened. I got depressed, because you have a job one minute, you don't the next. And I remember my wife and I sitting down and she's going, what would Harley and Trevor do in this moment? And I was like, you know what? They'd make the business better. They would make it, they would teach the younger generation, and help them. And I love being on the indies and going around and doing all these shows and helping these young kids. And then I love helping produce shows, where I'm not actually physically in the ring, but, I'm backstage and I'm helping the young kids out and stuff like that. And it makes me feel really good because I know that I'm having an impact in a positive way on the independent scene. And like me and Bob Evans, who I can't wait to see on Sunday, we had a discussion right after Ring of Honor shut down. And we were trying to figure out the disconnect between like my generation, our generation, and the newer generation. And we figured it out. It was, when I was brought in, being trained by like Harley Race, he was a territory guy. So he had to go every couple of weeks, go to a new territory and make a name for himself. Where this new generation, they don't have territories. All they had was TV. All they had was pay-per-views. So them not working a crowd or them not getting the psychology or all that isn't because they weren't taught that. It's just that's what they grew up on. Where we grew up on stories and characters and all that. So Bob Evans and I remember we sat down, we were at the Monster Factory, and we said, we need to make a change and make an evolution where we teach this younger generation our style, but we also teach our generation their style. And that way we can merge it together. So I love going to these indies where they're all expecting me just to be this old head. And I'll be like, no, what do you got? Like, let's figure this out. Let's make this work. If we make this work, the crowd's happy, the promoter's happy, the booker's happy, we make more money, and that's what this is all about, is making money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tell us about your experience with Mania on the first one and what you're looking forward to on this next one.
It was amazing. Being a kid of the 90s, being back in a mall, it's always been my dream to wrestle in a mall. And I remember the first Nitro was Mall of America and all that. And when you guys first contacted me to do it, I was real excited. I'm like, I wonder what kind of mall it is. It's a mall. It's like a real mall. And I actually have a picture on my phone when I walk in and you guys had the poster on where we were wrestling. And my picture was on it. I took a picture and I sent it to a buddy of mine who his favorite movie is Mallrats. And he goes, oh my God, you're in a mall. I'm like, yeah, man. And then like the experience of seeing all the different people coming in because it drew fans from like everywhere. You know what I mean? Like they had Firestar fans, AML fans, Wrestling Evolution fans, Foothill fans. You know what I mean? It was like all of them coming together and if they haven't seen me wrestle, they got to see me wrestle. But I also got to like see other guys too that only wrestle for certain companies, and I watched most of the show and it was so fun and entertaining. And then to share the ring with Tommy and C-Dub and teaching Brock, and I firmly believe that match is the reason why Brock and C-Dub got invited to TNA,
Absolutely.
and yeah, 100% believe it.
We're going to take credit for that. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no, you definitely will. And I'm next time I see C-Dub, I forgot to mention to him over the weekend, but I'm gonna say, hey man, was it that match? Like, if it was, then Brock owes me a beer. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of helped him out there because he was hurt. Nobody knew that. Yeah. Like, he had a bad ankle. And so that whole match, we're just trying to work around his bad ankle. But the fans, they gave the energy. You know what I mean? I love the aesthetics of it, being back in a mall. And it was one of the best experiences I had. And I told you that night, I told both of you, this was one of the best shows I've been on in a long time. From the way the production was ran, to the way creative was ran, to the fan experience beforehand. Everything was just on par. And when you announced the second one, I couldn't wait, man. And I'm real excited.
Oh man, when you quickly a fan favorite, man. I just look at the interaction that the fans gave you when you came out and when you and Tommy left, man. And That's probably my favorite part. I mean, obviously the match was amazing, but just the energy that you guys gave out during the intro, and then when you guys left, man, I want to thank you for that, man. It just was a feel good match, and it was our only hardcore match that was on that card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when you guys was like, "Hey, can we make this a hardcore match?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." So, and then I'm back there. I completely forgot I said that. And then I'm looking at the match. I'm like, where the hell did the chair come from? So yeah, man. But thank you for being a part of what we got going on, man. It's an honor. It's truly an honor.
I can't wait. And I like I said, we as wrestlers feed off the energy of the crowd, and that crowd, man, they gave us the energy, you know. And when I always worry when I come out with my entrance, if normal wrestler stuff like, oh, I hope they know who I am. I hope they remember me type thing. And then the other is like, I really hope they get behind the music, because that's like the newest thing in wrestling is singing along with entrances and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I really hope fans know this, because I'm taking a risk here. And then, going out and hearing them pop for me and then hearing them sing the song, I'm like, all right, we're good. We're good. We don't have to do anything else. We're good.
I'm not going to lie. When the production team started playing Sweet Caroline, I said, "Is that Sweet Caroline?" It threw me off. It threw me off first, but I was like, "Oh, this is great! This is amazing!" So yeah, I can't. Now I'm looking forward to hearing it again.
Oh, I can't wait! And what I love too is it gets all the generations. You can see the old people singing it. You see the younger people singing it. The kids are singing it. Like everybody knows the song. So I'm like, all right, here we go. This is it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, look, we're excited, man. We ain't gonna.
Yeah, we ain't gonna hold you. Go ahead and take away for these guys.
I
enjoy your night.
Got to make her happy because I'm always on the road. So when I'm home, I like to spoil her a little bit.
Real quick, man. Any last words for the Pantheon?
They better be ready for a fight. I was trained by the greatest professional wrestler on the planet, but he was also probably the strongest, toughest man on the planet too. And with Brute City behind my back, those guys know how to fight too. We're not coming in for just your normal technical wrestling match. Like, we want to fight, and we're gonna fight.
Absolutely. Prepare for a fight. It's gonna get brutal. Beer City, thank you so much.
Thank you,
we can't wait to see you, man. Absolutely.
I'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Right.
Sean Cruz, keep staring.
What's up, man?
Oh man, hopefully you bring a lot of merch with you.
I got the new merch. You seen the new merch?
I like it.
Yeah. So you want to explain it right quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So basically, like, there's a lot of times in my life, especially as wrestlers, we can all relate to this, where like you just don't feel like you're enough, right? Like you see a guy on Instagram's doing this, or this guy's got this spot, and you just don't feel like you're doing enough. And I used to let that drive me crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I would look at people, what everybody else was doing, and I would worry about like what everybody else was saying, and that validation was letting me know if I was enough or not. But then, like a few months ago, I just finally said, "Screw it, I'm enough. I know I'm enough. I don't need you to tell me that. Not only am I enough, but I've had enough. You know what I mean? Like I've had enough of all the bullshit. So that's kind of where I'm at. But then this thing with the little heartbeat. So like, it's no secret. I mean, a lot of people know I've done a lot of dumb things, made a lot of mistakes in my life, in my wrestling career. But I thought to myself, look, as long as my heart's still beating in my chest, I still got a chance to turn it all around. You know what I mean? And I hope that's something that resonates with a lot of people, because, nobody's perfect. We've all made mistakes. But yes, long story short, I will have my merch in droves.
Yeah, Brian, you're
my bad. My bad.
That's all.
Real quick, sometimes.
Yeah, it's all right. So real quick, talk about your match with Lodi that's coming up this Sunday, man. How you feeling about it?
I'm excited, dude. Like, anytime I get to step into a ring with a guy who's I consider a legend. I mean, especially in the Carolinas, the guy I grew up watching on TV, Ravens Flock, Lodi and Lenny, all that stuff, man. Highly entertaining. The guy's in amazing shape for how old he is, and I know a little something about that, being an older guy myself. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to test myself against him. But I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody who's coming expecting him to just run me over and have his little signs out there dancing around, and it's gonna be a party, they're mistaken. Because
Mm.
like I'm tired. I'm tired of being that guy that gets put in there with these guys and I get overlooked. You know what I mean? I'm tired of being doubted. I'm tired of being underrated, and I'm tired of being underappreciated. So I'm coming to Mall Madness to make a statement. Mall Mania to make a statement,
Same difference.
and that's that I'm still here, and I ain't going nowhere. And if you think you
Absolutely.
can move me, go right ahead. Try.
Ooh, I think that you and Lodi will tear down the building, and I don't think that a lot of people um, really understand the physicality that you guys are going to bring and the
Oh, absolutely.
storytelling that you guys are going to bring to us. So I'm excited about that. Super
So I
excited.
haven't heard. Is he calling for Lodi's rules in this match, or are we just going to have a regular one-on-one wrestling match?
I don't know. Hmm.
I mean, you tell me. I'm good either way. You know me.
We'll see. We're
Okay.
having the conversation. Yeah, we have the
Okay.
conversation. I got you. Real quick,
Real quick,
CJ Evans. Um, you are making waves on the independent circuits right now. What do you want people to know about you when they see you in the ring, and what do you have to offer to the fans that are seeing you for the first time?
Man, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I gotta relate to other people like what Sean is saying earlier. I feel like that people look at me and they always feel like that I'm this guy that I'm littler than my opponents most of the time, but it's like they automatically put this chip on their shoulder like that now they think they have something over me. But the problem what they don't understand is that I'm not just a wrestler, baby. I'm an entertainer. And if there's one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show out every time that I show up to any event. And I feel like that's what sets me apart from other people because even if they don't, whether I win, lose, draw, tie, bleed, cry, whatever it is, people are going to know that I was in that ring. People are going to know from the minute that I step foot out of that curtain till the minute I walk back through it that this was a CJ Evans time. And the thing that makes me apart from everybody else is the fact that I'm not going to give up. I don't quit. That's why I've been calling myself the Defiant one, CJ Evans, because whether it's defying the odds or defying authority, you're going to know exactly what I'm about. I don't quit. I don't give up. I don't stop. And the fact of the matter is that what gives me that edge is the fact that I'm just that damn hard headed. Like I've been grinding, and the fact that you said that like I'm making waves on the independent scene really means a lot to me because I was told when I first started wrestling that I would never be nothing, I would never amount to nothing, I might as well just quit because I wasn't going to go nowhere. And over that time, I've constantly proved people wrong. People said I wasn't going to make it nowhere. I went through 2 knee surgeries, I'm still wrestling. People said that I wasn't going to win a title. I've held titles on all kind of companies all in the North Carolina scene. They said you would never make it on the independents. I've wrestled in 4 states and 2 countries. And then you turn around and you say, oh, well, CJ Evans, there's always this next thing. There's always this next obstacle. Well, I don't care about that. The fact of the matter is that I'm going to keep pushing and I'm going to keep proving people wrong every single time I get a chance. And that's a fact. You can't deny that.
Ooh, I felt that. Okay, all right. Enough said. Shit. CJ Evans. Oh man. Real quick, where can people find you guys? Give your socials. Go ahead, CJ.
So mine's very simple. You can find me on any social media platform, and it's at CJ Evans Pro. That's my Facebook, my Instagram, my X, my TikTok, my YouTube. That's literally what I put all my handles at. So if you want to follow me, you can follow any of my social media. Also, if you go to my page, I have a link tree URL as well that you can click, and that'll take you to any social media platform that I have.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys go follow CJ Evans, man. I'm excited to see what you and your partner do, man. You guys are going to tear it up at the Christmas Chaos match. I got money on you. That's all I'm saying.
It's crazy
Best
you
bet
say
you
that
can
because
make.
you're the second person that this week has told me, like, man, I'm putting money on you to win tonight. I'm like, all right, hell yeah, let's go.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait to see what you do in that ring. And thank you for being a part of the Mania event, my brother.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be here, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. Sean Cruz, where can the people find you?
Brian, you know I'm old, so you got to like mail me a letter. So it's P.O. Box. No, I'm kidding. No, it's Sean Cruz on Facebook, at official Sean Cruz on Instagram. I'm gonna be honest right now, my TikTok, I don't know what it is off the top of my head. That's probably not good, but just search Sean Cruz. I'm sure you'll find me.
Okay, absolutely. And just remind the people, keep staring.
Oh,
You
keep
see what
staring.
I'm? You
And
see what
also,
he doing?
also, you are enough. Don't let nobody ever tell you that you're not.
Absolutely. Strong positive words
So,
from the human wrecking ball,
oh, and I
Sean
just want to add one
Cruz.
more thing. I'm gonna be on like zero sleep, so if I look kind of crazy when I see y'all on Sunday, you'll know why. Because I'll be in Kentucky the night before, and then I drive straight, I guess, through the night to get to you guys. So, but that's no excuse. I'm still gonna go in there and I'm gonna whoop Lodi's ass.
Well, you're gonna be sleep deprived, so that ass whooping gonna be even more severe. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Hey, if you can't sleep, you're like a zombie. Zombie don't feel pain. That's the way I'm looking at it. So. And I'm gonna tell
Absolutely,
you what
man.
else. Not only am I gonna whoop Lodi's ass, but I want to get a list of the students because I know he teaches, and I want to go after every single one of them after that, and I want to whip their asses too. How about that?
I like those odds. Yeah, all right.
I
He
don't
got
mean
a
in
hit
one
list.
day. Wait. I don't mean in one day. I'm just saying. I'm gonna make a hit list.
Okay. Oh man, go after one student at a time.
One student
Yeah,
at a time. I'm gonna take the whole dojo out.
I love that. That's old school
Right?
Ip Man type
I mean,
stuff. You
yeah.
know
I
what
mean,
I'm
that's like if you kill the father, you got to kill the son because the son will come after you years later.
saying?
I mean, that's mafia stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I like that storyline. Take it down, put a note in it. So,
Hey, write it up. Just give me credit. Give me writing credits.
I got you.
Put it on my
Absolutely.
IMBD or whatever that thing is.
IMBD, something like that. Yeah,
Well,
we'll
it
put
is
it on
something.
there. Absolutely. Sean Cruz, thank you so much, man, for supporting us, my brother. We can't wait to see you in action on
Yeah,
this
I can't
Sunday.
wait. Once again, just like Beer said about wrestling the mall, that's bucket list for me too. The only thing I got left now, I think, is to win a trophy in a tournament or a battle royal. So if y'all can make that happen, let's talk.
Listen, just stay
Okay.
tuned. We got
Keep
some.
staring.
We
Gotcha.
keep staring. We got some
Okay, I got
stuff.
you. Keep staring at the best
Yeah.
damn podcast. I got
Woo,
you.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Sean Cruz, you a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys, man.
Absolutely. Oh man, got all this heat on this show.
All right. Next, guess, bro. Next.
Yeah. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Is y'all ready? Hold on. We about to melt some faces real quick. I'm gonna let you do the due diligence. We gotta break them in one at a time. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying? They got a little history. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Let's go ahead and bring in
we were sitting back. Who you want to bring in first?
We'll bring in Diego, do a sound check, and then we'll bring in Dontae.
All right. Diego, you there? Can you hear us, bro?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Oh,
Right.
we got action. All right.
All right, man.
Oh man. Well, listen. We got Dive Bomb Diego Hill in the building, man. I'm so excited. Great talent. First of all, it's finally great to meet you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I've been keeping an eye on you and watching you do your thing. Very talented young man, and you have a huge future ahead of you. Thank you for coming to the first Mall Mania, and thank you for being a part of this one, man. It's an honor. Absolutely. But
Appreciate it.
you got your hands full this Sunday, and you know, you guys got a little history. I got to bring it on, and he's an alumni of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. The one and only Dontae Smiley. What's happening?
What's going down, fellas? How y'all doing?
What up, cuz?
Man, I need that hat. I need that hat, Jack. That is dope. All right. Well, let's get into it. First of all,
Yes, sir. You got to
both.
take that off. You got. You hold on. We don't need no introduction. Me going to Dontae, Smiley, straight to him. Even though I can't say it to him, right to his face. But haven't you forgot? I admit, 3 years ago, 3, 4, you beat me. I admit that. You did not just beat me, okay? I earned your respect. What you do after that match? Because I looked back that match. I don't know. Three and went on about your business. But no, you stood there. You am in this game. It took me 4 years. No, not even 4 years. My whole entire career to let bro know who the hell is. Okay? It took the whole world. It took Kushida. It took Dontae Martin. It took Lindsay Rotto. It took Kalista one. Whoever stood in me to realize I am that in the ring. And I remind you, I do have respect for you. Not only just because you beat me, because you've also done I've done, but in a different pathway, okay? So I'm letting you know Sunday, whatever happens, said it yourself. I am belt collector. I proved it in Mexico, Puerto Rico, down here in the USA. But when you're facing me in the ring, you're not facing the same person ago. You're facing Bombay de Buceo, Diego Hill, who's made wild, who's came to Mexico and came back to realize more than you need this. So I'm gonna let you know, with all due respect, I cannot let it. Because if I walk out and let it happen again, that means I made a lie to my mom. For her to sacrifice her life, give up everything for a young boy day in and day out and work hard. But I'll tell you this. You will recognize if I happens. You know why? They call me Emerald own Devine Diego Hill.
He done took off the hat.
Oh man, it's also hot in my studio. But like, so here's the thing. It was What was it? 22 CYN AML that was going down. Roosevelt, you were a part of that. It was a good conglomerate of stuff that we had happen. Diego was right. He was young, maybe at that time in 22, 2 or 3 years into the business at that point in 22, somewhere around there, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing about me, man, and as long as I've been in this game, I've always been a real recognized, real situation. I've always said real life ain't no gimmick. I'm not one of those people that play wrestler and play everybody else's game. I am wrestler, and I do what I need to do for me to be able to achieve the things that I need to be able to achieve, that I set out for in this business, as I've seen you do over these years since the last time that we faced each other. When you say you're not the same, I firmly believe that you shouldn't be the same. You wouldn't have been doing anybody in your life justice if you stayed the same over the years. You wouldn't have been doing yourself justice if that was the case. So that shouldn't be the situations. That's why I admitted you were an international superstar now. I admitted that you were the belt collector. I see all that because I study all of that whenever I know I'm getting ready to face somebody, especially somebody that I might have faced in the past or did for sure face in the past like yourself, to see what they've been doing over time. But the thing is, I wouldn't have been doing the people in my life justice or myself justice if I stayed where I was back at 22. Like you, I've traveled the world. Rome, Canada, went to where we go to Germany. We went to the UK multiple times in multiple of these places. Even this next year, we're already setting foot in some new places in February and got some stuff over the summer. You know what I mean? So it's all one and the same. I've been belt collected. I've been blessed to have the opportunity and the skill set ultimately to be one of the longest reigning champions in OIWA history from when it was formed in 2021 when I was still the Universal Champion. You know, just like you, I set out to prove myself to the world, to get myself on a platform, to make sure and prove the validation that I knew that I had to everybody else. Not that I needed theirs, but I wanted to prove it to myself that I was who I said I was. So we choked out PCO in a no disqualifications match where I bladed up a venue that we ended up losing. I pinned Josh Alexander in the center of the ring. I just got through putting Matt Cardona on his ass here recently. Sidney Akeem put him down. Jacob Fatu, before he joined the E, put him down. You know, there's a lot of people that you and I have both been in the ring with that have been, quote unquote, in the grand majority of pro wrestling fans' eyes, above us, not necessarily skill-wise, but possibly like where they've been and what they've achieved. Because we all know at the end of the day, skill set has very little with necessarily getting contracts and stuff like that, and it has a lot to do with who you know and all that kind of stuff that plays a part into it, along with having that skill set. And so that's a huge part of it. And you honestly remind me of a lot of myself when I was around your age. You got started a little bit younger than I did. I didn't start this till I was 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 38 this next year, and I still haven't missed a step. I stay working out. I stay training in the ring. I stay putting on extremely high quality matches every time I'm in the ring. So when we meet this Sunday at Mania at the Four Seasons Town Center, I think regardless of who ends up coming out top for this, you the belt collector, I was told that I need to put my title on the line at this match, so we're giving the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Diego, it's going to be a best man's win situation, and whoever has that fight in them, you know, like we both bring something different to the table. We're both still hungry in a multitude of ways, and I think that's going to bode well at the end of the day for the fans. And I think it's going to bode well for obviously one of us in that ring. You know what I mean? Because both of us are very fearless individuals. Both of us have a purpose in this business, stuff that we are fighting for. You just mentioned that you're fighting for your mom, your family, for yourself. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be doing them justice if something happens. Me, the same thing. I got two little girls that have been yelling my name the last 10 minutes to come eat dinner that I'm fighting for, that every time I step on a plane, they cry when I leave. And if I don't come back with the gold that they know that I have, the gold that they like to play with and walk around with and tell their friends about, I'm not doing them justice. I'm not doing my wife of 12 years justice. She's been with me 18 through some of my hardest moments justice. If I don't come back with this title, it's all legacy leaving. It's all legacy leaving. That's what you're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. And now we have this interference because both of us want to leave these lasting legacies and prove a point, and we got to clash about it on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We got to clash about it on Sunday. So once again, I'm, as my hat said that Brian wanted, it says no fear. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter what kind of match we had, whether it's a straight up singles, whether it's a 2 out of 3 falls, whether it's anything goes. Like you and I both been with the best of the best. You and I both had all these kind of matches at this point in our careers. You know what I mean? And now it's put up or shut up moment. And that's all it comes down to. It's either put up or shut up. And that's what matters. Who's going to be the man that comes out on top when we step in that ring? No excuses like a lot of people like to make. And I don't see you making an excuse if you get pinned on your back. I'm damn sure not going to make an excuse if I'm laying on my back. I can tell you that. I'm a man. Everybody saw, 800 million people saw me get my ass knocked out on Power Slap. Everybody knows I don't make excuses. I'm not scared of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I step up to the plate and do what I need to do for my family and those that are around me. And this Sunday is going to be no different. It's the second Mania. Like I saw Dissy at the first one. You know what I mean? I barely came out against Caprice Coleman on the last one. He got disqualified because he hit me with the belt with it, and so that was on him at that point. But I don't want any asterisks. I don't like asterisks on my record, and I want no asterisk on my record after this Sunday.
Damn. Yeah. I think enough has been said. Shit, I'm ready to see y'all fight. straight up. I'm ready. Like this right here, boy. Yeah. Whew. Y'all feel that? Am I the only one feel that energy? I feel tense. I need some tea. I'm excited to see y'all get in the ring, man. I can see that what both of you guys are bringing to this match is realness, is legacy, is authenticity, and really, it's just going to be a challenge of pure will and guts, and just, man, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, that's rare. Roosevelt, what you got? So I'm saying, I'm ready for this one.
The moment that we started talking about matches, and you said we got to bring Dontae, who we gonna put him in the ring with? First person that came to my mind was Diego, and it solidified when I stepped in the ring with Diego for a one-on-one match, and I said, "Yeah, this is," because I've been in the ring with both of these gentlemen. I've been in the ring with both of them, and I knew if we put this match on, the whole world's going to be on notice. These two gentlemen, every time they step in the ring, they put the whole world on notice. In certain aspects of what they do. This match right here is really going to let people know if you ain't thought about giving these men their checks and they dotted lines, you ain't going to second guess yourself after this. I'm excited. I'm a fan of both of them. I'm family to both of them, and I can't wait to see what happens at the end when these two step in the ring this Sunday at Mania. Gentlemen, I'm excited. Like I can't even talk. I'm so excited.
See. I thought it was just me. I can't even talk. You know, I talk a lot. I can't even. I'm lost of words. Yeah, I'm really at a loss of words.
And I really feel like that's what's going to happen on Sunday. I feel like there's not going to be any words exchanged. It's going to be throwing hands, and I'm just going to sit back and see what color the wall going to be in my color purple verse, because.
I mean, Roosevelt, let's be real, bro. Like I think why you and Brian are on the speech to the side right now is because it's very rare, unfortunately, in our business that you get two people that are genuinely passionate, genuinely hungry, genuinely doing everything they can to grind and get out of this business what they want to get out of it, what they set out to prove. And the fact that you've been in the ring with both of us, and the fact that you said that you're family to both of us, you know what you're getting out of both of us when it comes to that passion aspect. Some people do it to be weekend warriors. Some people do it only because they got the hopes of being an extra on this or being an extra on that. When you get two people like myself and like Diego that really live this, you know what I mean? It's, magic is going to happen. And I think that's what's special about it, either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the beauty of our business. I think that's the beauty of Mania, because y'all get to create stuff like this situation with knowing and having that information. And I think y'all are like fan of the fans ultimately because of what y'all are doing. You know what I mean? And it's going to be bigger. And it's going to be better. And I can guarantee you myself and Diego If for whatever reason y'all don't feel, I think Mall Mania is already on the map. But if for whatever reason anybody out there doesn't think Mall Mania is on the map, I can guarantee you once this match happens this Sunday, regardless of what happens by the end of it, which at that point, once again, the fans are always the winner at the end of the day. And I've always known that Mall Mania is 100% going to be on the map.
Man, that's why we got you back. That's exactly why you got you back, man. Star power, hunger. I'm just excited to see you perform again, my friend. And I know that you're absolutely gonna tear down the house with Diego.
Hold on, my phone just lagged. Hold on. What'd you say again, Dontae? Because I need to hear you loud and clearly.
No doubt, no doubt. I was just saying that when it comes to the Mall Mania, I was like the fact that they put this match on and stuff like that. If Mall Mania wasn't on the map before, even though I know how well that first Mall Mania went, if people weren't recognizing what Mall Mania is and how special it is, after our match is all said and done, that people are 100% going to have Mall Mania on the map.
I 100% believe that. Oh man, real quick, because we got to go ahead and jump off. Any last words to your opponent, Diego?
For your journey. You know, I can say lately I haven't been sleeping ever since this match has happened. Dontae, I get it. You would do anything it takes to keep that title on you. I know your path, and you for sure know my path. History is not going to repeat itself. It can't repeat itself. I put in the time and effort just like you've put in the time and effort. You looking at two men who should have been in the WWE already. But guess what? We're still here. We're still proving that we can still be there. This right here is going to be all said and done. I respect the hell out of you. Don't get me wrong. You are one of the best competitors I have ever competed in my career. You're going to say the same thing when it comes to Diego Hill. Whether I win, whether I lose, you are never going to forget me.
You know, I'm disappointed a lot of people in my wrestling career, not because I like haven't performed or I've done anything bad, but more so because of the fact that what they wanted to do, they ended up not doing. And I've talked about my respect already for Diego. Well, you know, we don't need to beat the dead horse over the head. I know, like he said, exactly what he's done, where he's been, where he's even going. You know what I mean? Because I see he's got more time and way higher glass ceiling over his head than I do at this point, you know, years-wise and whatnot. But more than anything, this title, the reason I have this title is because of a man named Sir Mo. And his legacy, his mentorship, a lot of the things that I've learned about this business has been because of Sir Mo. And just like you feel like you wouldn't be doing some people justice if you end up losing, I wouldn't be doing Sir Mo justice as well if I do. So not only do I carry the legacy of my family, I carry the legacy of Sir Mo and every single investment that he's made up until the day that he passed, up until the very last conversation that he had with me and told me to keep it going because it's still your time. So Diego, whether you like it or not, I hate that it has to be you this Sunday.
Sure about that. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. But I guarantee you, Sunday, they're going to announce a new champion. And it will be the El Campeón, La Baricua, Pumpe de Buceo. Eso es Diego Hill.
Cabrone. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I don't.
Hey, 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 Roosevelt. They gonna be fighting in the mall, and and I'm gonna want to watch it. So, woo, woo, boy.
If you
Okay,
haven't gotten your tickets, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not gotten your tickets to Mall Mania, what are you waiting for? I think just from that interaction alone should make people buy tickets for their cousins that they don't even
straight
like
up,
just to come see
straight
this show.
up.
So, man, listen, this is going to be something special.
I'm excited. I'm excited for all the matches. That one just left me, bro. I wasn't speechless until I saw the energy. I don't know if y'all felt that like I felt that. That was real. You know what I'm saying? That was real. Anyway, we got to go. Damn it! If you want to watch Mall Mania from the comfort of your home, you go to our YouTube page, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and you can watch it live. You can go on our Twitch, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and watch it live. You can go on the Mall Mania event website, scroll down to live stream, and watch it free from the comfort of your own home. If you have not seen a Mall Mania event, you want to check it out because this is going to be the event of the year.
And
We
even if
can't
you want to watch it from your house, don't. You want to feel the energy that this event is going to put on. You understand me? Like you gonna be able to go home and light your own house and be able to turn off the electricity from the electricity company and still keep the lights on from the energy that we get ready to give you at Mall Mania. And I ain't playing no game. We ain't playing no game.
We ain't playing no games. Absolutely. So get your tickets right now on mallmaniaevent.com. If you want to watch Mallmania, if you can't make the event, go to mallmania.com to watch it on the site, or you can go to our YouTube, check it out. Of course, you can go to our website, thebestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com, where we have all of our content. And continue to follow the show, continue to follow us, what we got going on. We are putting on for the city. We are putting on for the state. So we can't wait to see you there this Sunday at the Greensboro Four Seasons Mall, 500 Four Seasons Mall. It's inside the Spirit of Halloween building. It's a standalone. We have our own standalone building, and it's
We grow.
going to be amazing. All right, we got to go. Can't hold y'all no longer. Love y'all like play cousins. Join us on all of our social medias. We will see you next week on
Nuh-uh.
the next. Huh?
No. Not next week. We
Oh,
will see you this Sunday when we put on Mall Mania. We bid you adieu.